Okay, what's up, what's up, what's up? Yes. Alright, everything should be working perfectly right now. Let me know if you can't hear me watching. Um got 30 minutes to get through this. I'm gonna try to get through this really quick. So far, so good. I hope Monty is watching. Alright, what's up, Monty? Because I know we're doing the same thing with building bots over here. And my bot actually sent the information over to, found out it did send it. I had to delete the last two videos I made because I wasn't talking, no one could hear me. Sorry for that episode. Again, the technical difficulties. I really am. I'm glad I get to do this over again. First things first, I'm building a trading bot. I guess that's the only thing I should talk about in this episode, even though I want to cover Binance. Okay. But what I'll do is I'll get to that at the end of this. I'm gonna get to that. I just want to make sure I remember to do this. Why is it so big? It's crazy. Alright, now let me see. I think we go here. What opens that up? Yeah, here it is, the news. Okay, we'll just keep that there. Somewhere else. Okay. I can get to that. This thing is blown out of proportion. Okay. It doesn't have the dates on this thing. This is stupid. I just had this thing earlier this morning. It shows you everything that it lists as it lists with the dates, but it's not on here no more. So don't worry about that. Let's get back into my bot. What I was gonna say was you'll see every coin on there that I called out before it got listed. Now it got listed as it got listed. And the reason why I didn't call out Pivx is because Pivx was already listed on almost every exchange except Binance. So what you saw was a pump and dump happening. If I go ahead and pull it up really quick. Okay. I go now to the actual trading view chart. It got listed yesterday. Not mine. Make this a little bit better for you. All right, here it is right here. Here's the pump. All right, it's on all the other exchanges right here. It went down to about $8. Okay, and this, by the way, this is an index. This is ran. This site I figured out is ran by the CIA. Don't ask me how I know. I just know because there's none of these indexes are tracked on TradingView, but this is on the TradingView chart. All right, so $15. It hit $15. It doesn't even hit $15 on CoinMarketCap. Okay, it doesn't hit $15 on CoinMarketCap. This was yesterday. It's already back at 11. Yesterday the news goes out. Everybody's putting the videos out. I was getting ready to put a video out, and I was like, Pivx? That's a privacy point. I said, wait a minute. You just wait a minute. You just wait a minute. All right, that's what I said. All right, and what you're gonna find out is, really quickly, if you go to markets. Right. Sorry, wrong one. If you go to the actual value of the coin right here, right? It didn't get, the top of it was right here, which was $14.56. I was on CoinMarketCap, all right, yesterday, around this time, 4 o'clock, my time, okay? looking at this stuff as I got the notification. Oh, what was that? 15 bucks. Let me look at the coin supply. I was looking at all that stuff. You know how I do it. And you know what I found out is that I wouldn't tell no one that's new on my channel to go get this coin. All right, because I can tell based on this right here that it went up to $15.55, and as soon as it got listed, they sold it. Okay, got bought back up now. Bought back up, sold again right there. As soon as this thing goes up again right here, it's gonna get sold down again. So it might come all the way back down to $8. When would you buy? I would say $8. Okay. All right. So that's how we're gonna do. We're gonna wait till the pump is over, and then we're gonna buy back in. So this thing is not done. Not done taking a dump. All right. It's dumping right now. And that's how I'm gonna leave it. All right. So now how do I get out of here? Anybody know? Anybody? All right. Escape. All right. Let's click off. Okay, now trading bot. Perfect. So far, so good. Let me go switch to the other scene over here. Monkins, this is for you. If you notice right here, okay, I was in this view for a while, looking at my price. This thing has been up here. Okay, it's breaking higher highs, all right, and then coming back down and then going back up higher again. That's what it's going to continue to do. It's probably in an uptrend cycle. I probably did get in at the very bottom. We will know, all right, but it has been up here, and it has come back down to where I got in there, and it has went back up and came back down to where I got in there, and it has gone up higher and came back down barely. Then it's gone higher than where it's been at. So these M's, these M&M's or BMWs or whatever they call them, the WMs, okay? This is a W or is it an M? We don't really know. So we're going to just look at these as M's for right now because that's what they're forming in my shape recognition, which is what I call my brain, all right, or you call it your pattern recognition. My pattern recognition is looking at this and saying, oh, that's an M, all right? M's are good. W's are not good, all right? But that kind of W looks pretty good. Now, this head and shoulders it's not a head anymore. It's the upside down head and shoulders, okay? Which is a W, right? I don't know how to look at this, man. All right? But I can tell you one thing. It looks like a damn bird flapping his wings. Anyway, back to anything I'm talking about. My signal gave me the alarm go off right here. Boom. It goes off. So what I do, it goes off. It actually sends the order. What happened when it sent the order? I was waiting on it. I heard it go. That's what BitMex sounds like when you get an order submitted. All right, when you click it yourself, it waits a while and it about 2-3 seconds. All right, bam. So it goes in. What happens? It sits. My bot. Oh, what the hell? My bot sends an order for 6,300. I don't want to go that high. That's not enough. I don't have enough in my balance to cover that. I never would put enough in there for a bot to cover that many contracts, all right, at cross leverage, all right, which is zero leverage, okay? That's $6,000 worth of contracts. I'm staying in the $1,000, $2,000 range, okay? I was going to trade 500. Now I'm trading 1,000 because I figured I was going. It got rejected. Account is insufficient. Account has insufficient available balance. 0.009 XBT required. Submitted via API. Perfect. That's all I wanted to show. You mocking. My shit is up and it's running. Now I gotta get the quantities down pack. I fixed that too. Alright, so now we're waiting for the next, I guess, sell signal. Okay. Right now I had to put my own sell signal in right here. When I got the signal, I waited a little bit and when it returned going up, I got in. Boom. That was pretty good. There's another bot out there that does that, and it's called a roller coaster strategy. When it comes down and then right when it returns, it waits for it to back up a little bit, then it'll buy. And same thing on the reverse. It'll wait till it comes down some, and then it'll sell. All right, that's a great roller coaster strategy. I don't know how good that'll work, but it sounds pretty good until the reverse is on your ass, okay? Now, what we're going to do is take you back over here to this screen over here. Now, 3 minutes, 10 minutes. I did all that in 10 minutes, okay. Let's head back over here. All right, so what you're going to see is my trading view. All right, now, let's go look at some of the prices over here. Green, 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 green. Litecoin. All right, I'm not going to see what's going on. Some green. All right, that's great. Ripple. Oh my God, I can't believe that's green. Idiots. All right, anyway, here we go. What am I going to talk about? The strategy. Okay, I got a strategy tester. Okay, I tested the strategy out, and what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I've been testing this damn strategy out for a while, and this thing has gotten me, all right, now, $269,000, okay? This is, of course, over 2 years, okay? So this is, it's really a 2-year tested back strategy. Doesn't mean the future is going to be the same. It could be better, okay? All right, than what I've been getting. All right, so anyway, because I pretty much think Bitcoin's going up to $100,000 by the end of 2018, okay? All right, that's how I feel. So what I did was, I started this strategy with $1,000. Now you see why I'm using $1,000 on BitMex. This is my BitMex stuff right here. It's going to redo the order at 100% of the equity, which is basically means if I do 1,000 and I make $200, the next trade that it takes is going to be a $1,200 trade. And if I lose $200, it'll be the next trade it'll take is an $800 trade. So that's 100% of the equity. Instead of as it climbs, it basically redeploys the capital, which is something I talk about a lot. Now, if you don't know what redeploying of the capital actually entails, then go look at my video, type in the search bar redeploying capital, okay? And bam, there you go. You'll have a great informative discussion about how to do that. Now, the commission on BitMex is 0.075. That's about $75 for every $1,000, okay? The initial capital was $1,000. All right, now, that's what got me here in 2 years. 2 years later, after redeploying the capital, all right, you get $270,000. Now, how is that possible? Now, if you look at the graph below, this is how it's possible. Now, if you just look at this graph, what you're going to see is not unfamiliar to a lot of people in the crypto sphere, especially people that use BitConnect. Now, I'm giving you BitConnect, Dabber Coin. Everybody's doing 1.2% a day. My trade bot is doing how many average trades? 36% average per trade, okay? 37% per trade. Now, let's just say this is a 1.5, let's just say 2% a day, and you reinvest that every day. That's basically what redeploying your capital means. So every day, every trade, I reinvest every trade, even on my losing trades, okay? And why give BitConnect my dough when I can do that with my own bot, right? These bots really do this. Just understand that. But you can't pay for a bot to do this, all right? I'm going to tell you, anything that you're buying out there is garbage. If you're paying another company to do your bot for you, they're not going to give you the real strategy, trust me. And I'm not going to give you my real script, okay? And I'm probably not going to sell you my real script. But I will tell you this. If this works, somebody's going to be able to get it from you, all right? And we're probably going to be working together, so, I mean, that's the way we do it over here. Now, look at this. That is called a parabolic curve, okay, because it starts going vertical. Parabolic. All right. Now, what causes it to get parabolic? Well, there's this thing called compound interest. It's kind of like compounding your interest. If you give out a loan and somebody pays you back every day, 2%, like BitConnect pays you back 2% a day, and you just reinvest and reinvest and reinvest and reinvest. After so long, you'll get up to this point right here. This is the $500,000 mark. See, $50,000 mark. After 800 trades, though. and it's 975 to get to this. By the time you get here, you end up getting here, which is $100,000. By the time you get $100,000, you end up getting this $200,000. By the time you get to $200,000, you end up getting to the end of the line right here. So this is going to take 2 years. Or if I just start off with $50,000, okay, I'm not sure how to put this, but that looks pretty goddamn good in my mind, right? Only in my mind. All right, this is hypothetical. Also, this is not real, but a backtest strategy doing this, trust me, I've backtested at least 1 million different strategies. This is the only one ever to come up with a number like this, ever. Okay, when I tell you that, I've been on my fucking grind. I am not playing with you. Now, let's get into what's going on over here, all right? It went long right here, but it sent the signal. My bot, the other one that I got working. This is just the chart I'm charting it. And the signal actually went over. It went where it was supposed to go. And I had to manually place it because it rejected a higher quantity. So that was my mistake. Just calculated some things in a different way. I'm just really more concerned with it actually reaching BitMex and actually getting there. You know, that's a milestone for me right there. Now, if I pull up the daily, okay, and look at the jibber jabberish on my chart, goodness gracious. Let me go down here. This is what you normally see, right here. Okay. I use some volatility averages on top of some true range, true range averages, and I plot them. Sometimes I don't. A lot of them are not plotted on. Sometimes I do like what look at some other stuff. I'll plot this one sometimes. This is the yellow one. This is the hugging. Bitcoin hugs this yellow one right here. I don't want to talk about too much about it, but this is 128 period moving average. I'll do that one. Okay. Just because you guys are on my channel, right? And I don't know about that one, but it's okay. Soon everybody will know. It's not like it's a secret, but somebody was making a dough on that and then disclosed it, and then it's like he was doing. Some people called him dumb, stupid for doing that. Go to Tomve's video. I should pull that video up. Yeah, I should, but I'm not. Alright, check it out. What I'm on showing you here. Alright. We're looking at a daily chart of, and I don't know what I should do next because I want to go in and look at what's happening in the market right now currently. And the best way for me to do that is to, well, guess what? I want to actually look at something. I do want to look at something. Let me pull this back up. Now, what we got going on is salary funds and I'm going to show you guys what I got. I have my bot on my actual strategy, not my bot, but I actually manually entered in a position. And I'm looking for that position right now. I believe it's right here. Let me go into a good look so we can actually see where my strategy got called out right here. Boom, it was called right there. and I had to manually enter. The bot sent the order to the API. It went in and got rejected. So I manually entered it in. Okay. I manually entered it in. Got the signal on this, and I entered it in. This is trading view. The strategy pops up right here for some reason, but it says it got in right here on my strategy that is tracking here in the strategy tester. Okay, giving us this note right here. I actually got in right where you see this green line out right here. I'll blow that up. That's where I actually got in. Okay, and if you see that little dot right here, that's where the strategy got in. I believe. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's tracking. This blue line is tracking this like this blue triangle from this entry right here. But maybe it's not. Look, I just pulled back, so now you can probably see it a little better. Yeah. So pretty much yeah, it's not tracking that. I thought it was. So the strategy got in right here, which is to me a bad entry. My bot would have got in most likely right here where I got in. Alright? This is right here. At the close of this panel right here. Alright? Second thing I want to say is I have a leveraged account. So there is this thing that we would call liquidation or stop loss. Basically lending Bitcoin to trade at a leverage. Alright, so I put 100 on there, I'm trading at 10 times leverage, alright, for a $1,000 trade. Let's see what that looks like. Over to BitMex. Now, I already have a contract over here. Okay. It's $1,000. I place that order back here. I believe it was right here. I don't know where I got in at. I waited for a pullback though. Yeah, it was right here. So let me do one more. I waited on a pullback. Oh Lord. I waited on a pullback. Alright. Where was that damn pullback? Alright, here was the actual, if I synced up the time where I actually got the call to go long right here with my bot, I think my bot would have entered right here. And me and Monty were just discussing this through the chat window. You know, the other algo bots must know something about this area, right? Because as soon as I got the call to go in right here, it went down. Okay? Would it have hit my stop? Is the question, which would have liquidated me. So I figured this point must be tracked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, this is 1150. Where the hell is my thing at? Right, this is trend line. Alright, 1150. Let's just put something on there. Take off that. Oh, here it is right here. It's a different color on this chart. That looks funky. Alright, so 1150 right here. Am I doing a trend line? Let's do a trend line. Alright. 1157 right here. Let's just say the bot goes long right there. How do we change the color? And with alright. Alright. What the hell is we doing? We don't really know, do we? Alright, so look. I try to keep everything in It's doing these WMs, okay? Alright, let me go back over here. Pull this thing, open this thing up a little bit more. This is on a minute by minute basis, okay? You don't want to trade anything on a minute by, I mean, you do. Some people can. I don't know. I've been working on it, but it's kind of, it makes money, but it doesn't make as much money as, say, trading on a monthly swing time. But look, who has that much time to wait, right? Anything can happen. Anyway, so look, this number right here, this is probably not going to help me out since I can't really see what the hell it is I'm looking at. You know, it doesn't even text color black. What the hell? All right, damn man, come on, can you print show this and show date time range, show pricing range, show pricing range. Okay, there we go. That's not helping at all. That is bullshit, man. God damn, let me get rid of that. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, there we go. Really easy. That's not the right, whatever. This number right here is not the right number. I find this stuff kind of difficult to work with. It's not that difficult to work with, but like this number, you know, go over to the coordinates, copy it, and then go over here and just paste this in there. All right, get it done. Now, bam, that's what I want. I just want to see that. And then I want to chop the line up so I don't get confused with other things. All right, so miniaturize that shit. All right, there we go. Now we got that handled. Not as easy as it looks, right? Now, I just want to make sure I know that this number is reached. It pulls back, and before it doesn't hit this, it doesn't hit this. It already went long here. All right, so I'm still below this line, am I? Or we're still at this line. If my bot would have got this, we're just hypothetically saying if my bot would have got in right here. Okay. If my bot would have got in right there, and then the price, you know, falls down, okay, would I have gotten stopped out based on my liquidation price right here? Now I got in down here, so my liquidation price is right here. So I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna paste my liquidation price on there too. So easy way to do that would be just to grab this, hit control, slide it down, then okay, double click on it, pull it up, go in the coordinates, and paste and the liquidation price, which moves around. Mind you, if it goes underneath this or above it, that liquidation price seems to move around. No, that's the mark price. I'm sorry. Here's the liquidation price. All right, it doesn't move around. I'm sorry. It doesn't move around. I'm sorry. It's not moving around. I'm crossed. All right. If I was on 10x, this liquidation price would be closer to. It'll be closer to you the closer you get to it, which is the reason why I don't trade. It has a dynamic liquidation on here for some reason. I don't know why that is. A lot of this stuff is way past every average man's technical prowess, trust me. But I do understand how it works. No, I mean, I don't understand how it works or why they do that, but I do understand that it does that, and I can trade around it, okay? So it's not a problem anymore. I do like to use leverage. It just comes with some little, you know, things that are in fine print. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this here so we can see what this is going to show us. Boom. Hey, where's my liquidation? It must be down there somewhere. 10-2. Damn, way down there. Okay, there it is. Whew. That's where I will get liquidated at. All right. From right where I'm at now. This is my current liquidation price. So this is going to have to fall way down there for me to get stopped out and lose my entire balance, okay? Because I'm crossed out. Cross, when you get crossed out, that's why they call it cross, because it crosses all the available balance. You can add balance, and then that, when you add money to this right here, this liquidation price goes down. It's trading based on your available balance. All right, and that's why I'm weary of using my whole entire balance to trade now with my bot, and that's what my bot was trying to do. It actually, because what I'm trying to do is really technical in its nature, and I'm trying to use 100% of my equity, which is my 100% of my balance in every trade, which is kind of hard to do, especially when you're doing leverage. And that's why this order is so high right here. Oh Lord, what the hell? That is weird. I can't just, oh no, you can't just click that. They make sure of that. They make sure of that. It all filled it. That's crazy. You better be careful with that. Alright, so I sneezed, excuse me. It's going green. 11 something. I got in at 10.954. People are saying this thing is going back down to 8,000. Tone Vays is saying it's going back down to 7,000, 7,500 before going back up. My indicator, which I trust and believe in based on my backtesting strategy, it says it's going up. So I believe it's going up. I've been testing this damn thing for a long time. I don't know if you guys want to trade on it or not. I don't recommend it. But I've been trading the shit out of this goddamn thing, and it ain't let me down yet, okay? That's what I'm going to tell you. Alright, so also another message that I need to get out to you guys, okay? Is the now what I want to tell you is, okay, I kind of messed up a little bit because my coin callouts are investments, they're not trades, okay? So I'm going to rectify that problem. I'm going to fix everything. And when I do a coin call, just know those are hold strategies, okay? Hodl strategies. Altcoins are nothing but duplicates of Bitcoin. Alright, so that means one day they're not going to be worth shit. They call it shit coins to most people. But what happens is people want money, so they realize the potential right now at, they can go 6,000%. A lot of people are making money, but they get dumped, completely dumped. Alright, so understand that about every altcoin out there on the market competing against Bitcoin. Alright? Eventually you're going to go back into Bitcoin, and that's the way you should look at it. That's how every professional investor in the crypto sphere is going to look at it, okay? So be prepared for that. All right, now I'm gonna go back into what I was talking about before. So I wonder if they'll hit me with a what is that called? A copyright notice for that. I'm gonna keep this up. All right, now let's get rid of that. I got in right here where this green is at. Now let's put a liquidation price on this chart. I'm doing this for my records also. If you're watching, speak up. I'm looking at the chat. I hope Marcus is watching because I can't wait to show what happens. So what I'm gonna do is excuse my language. I am really using a lot of foul language these days. Alright, I'm gonna hit that. Put this down here somewhere, like, why is it not working? Alright, there it is. Down there. Alright, go up in there. Take liquidation price. Alright, hit that. So now it's going down there. Hit all those. And put a sell line, target, SC line. I need to create a new one called the liquidation line. So let's just put a support resistance line, target line. that's where I get liquidated if it goes back down here. Now, will my signal, what we're looking at is, will my bot reverse its signal before I hit my liquidation price, right? And that's what I got to be careful of, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm trading based on. Now, that's pretty much it. And the bot actually got in higher than where I got in. Mind you, I did a manual, or I placed a manual order. So let's go into that side of things and figure out where that was halfway down. I'm going to switch screen, and now let's pull this liquidation way down here from my current position. That's not really that far, 10. So if I got in at right here, the price I got in at is 1100. Look, only about, I would say, 800. There's a cushion of about 800. Okay, not bad, but not good either. So I'll go ahead and hit this on that. Let's just log on to nothing. Alright, I'll pull this up, and I want to go back to where me and Monty were talking about where I got in now, and my audio was messed up, which is right about here. Right. Definitely right here. So my bot got in right here. I was like, yeah, it's going up. Look, everybody. And then it goes down. Blue, 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 blue. We were like, oh, my God. That means they're doing some kind of contrarian trade, you know, the exchanges and everything. But I believe there's a lot of bots out there trading and looking. And I don't believe, I actually know that there's other bots that look to trade against other bots specifically with more money or something like that. I don't really know how they determine contrarian trades. Those bots are really smart. They're artificial. They're using artificial intelligence and machine learning right now. So our little puny bots might not have a chance. They know that people are trading with these moving averages. That's why people don't make money with moving averages no more. You got to employ some kind of volatility tactics. You got to know how the actual market is actually, how volatile it is, and you got to know the average range of a bar. Like the average true range. There's an average true range. I always have that pulled up. I never talk about it, but I guess it's time to talk about it. Here's my average true range right here. All right, what's the average true range on a 1 minute chart? Oh, $30 right here. What is it on the daily chart for Bitcoin? It's about, so far it's $300. That's the average true range, right? What is it on the week? It's about, on a weekly basis, it's about $2,850, okay? And we're talking about each bar, okay? Now, on weekly bar, if this Bitcoin will move 2,800, right there, it tells you right there. That's the average true range. This is a real number, okay? Average true range. I think it's calculated every 10 days or something, like every 14 days or something like that. So, every day, this thing. All right, here's the day. I don't know how I got anything different. Here's the day. I knew something was wrong. But here's on a daily basis, the average true range has been going down. Okay? It's good to track that. This looks like a moving average, right? That's why when you see any kind of line on the chart, don't think that they're just moving averages. Some people get mistaken. There's volatility averages. There's true range moving average. I'm not gonna call them moving averages, but they move, okay? On an hourly basis, what is this thing doing? 320 on an hourly. What is it doing on a 4 hourly? It's doing about 640, or about 700. Now notice that volatility. I want to make sure you understand that. On a 4 hour chart. What's a 4 hour chart? A 240 chart. Now, if I go back over here, what do you see? You see, this is a 240 chart, alright? This is where my strategy takes place, and this is why my volatility is around $700. Alright, that's my cushion. That's why. Alright, if you know anything about trading, now trading is not like investing. Trading takes a lot of technical skill. okay? And you're gonna get that from my channel. So hit that subscribe, hit that like if you like what I'm talking about. If not, this channel's not for you. It's only for me. Okay? Hit pound that like, go to BitMex, use my link, get yourself some free trades, okay? That's why the link is down there. Alright? Now, what I'm gonna do now is talk about where my bot would have got in at. Alright? If I can just remember where that was at. Alright, so this is a 4-hour chart, which I want to look at. Alright? Dude, what you look at this? I could lose money on my first trade. These strategies are not meant to not lose money. They will lose money. The purpose of them is to make more money than you lose, okay? But I damn sure don't want to lose money on my first trade with the signal. But I will if I do. Okay, I'll try again. Second trade, probably gonna make more money than I lost, okay? That's how you gotta think of it. If you ain't playing like that, you're not gonna make it in this trading game. Alright, so we're gonna bend some corners real quick and figure out where I got in. Let's see. Cause I got in right here. Well, my bot would have got in right here. And we gotta determine where it would have got out at. So I'm gonna use this number right here. This number right here. Alright, so let's use this number right here. Why did this guy can click on that? Is there a reason? That's what I want to do. Let's go here, copy and paste, and we're going to use this calculator here that BitMex has been so kind to let us use, okay, for determining a liquidation price on a cross move or an isolator. This is a leverage move, right? And I'm not going to go any higher than 10, right? And you should use it. 10 looks pretty good. It seems like it's $1,000 away. But the problem with, when you're trading with these leverage accounts, the closer you get to this liquidation price, the more this is crazy. That's what tripped me out. I was like, no, I'm going to stay away from that. I'm just letting you guys know before you find out the hard way like me and lose some money. Alright, now, hit that like. Use my links below. You have a game right there. Now, I'm going negative. They're selling this thing off. Look at that. So look, there's 2 million people trying to buy right there. This thing can go lower. I've seen this order book full of buyers and still drive the price lower and lower and lower. Somebody was long and they got liquidated at 10,920. I'm long at 10,920, 954. That's what I'm long at. So see my entry price. We're way back down to where I was in at. And my bot should place an order to reverse my trade if it needs to, okay? I'm hoping that's what happens. If not, I'll have to do it manually because I'm trading live right now. Okay, now, how much red can we see? Let's go back over here to this chart. To a 3 minute, and I'm down below. When I see that, that's like, wow. Did y'all know that was going to happen? I did. Tom Baines did. He said, man, we're going to go deep into this ocean, man. I was like, okay, my boss didn't say so. Look at that. 10,800. Where's my liquidation price at? Remember, we're looking at that before I get out. Before my bot actually switches sides and goes short, can this price drop all the way down to my liquidation of $2,261 before my bot saves me, or I have to manually save my ass? Okay. So far, this minute hasn't even went off. minute. So, never mind. The 3 did go up. The 3 went off right here. I'm sorry. It went short right here in the 3 minutes. Volatility. Those are volatility stocks. Volatility average stocks, okay? You guys want to know what my volatility is. It's actually calculated that with the price of the market, with the volume of the market. And I'm not going to give you the numbers or none of that. Unless we work together and make money together. I'm just trying to figure out how low was this? It can go lower. This thing, if it falls like this, it means this one go probably lower. In my mind, that's the only thing I can think of. That's the nice. It was almost a W. But I think there's a ton of buyers down below this line right here. But that doesn't mean there's not a shitload, excuse my language, a dump load of sellers above our head where I got in at. Alright, let's get back to what I was doing. Now, let me go to that. Figure out where the heck kind of like right here. Then it went up. I was like, yeah, we're going higher. And then, wow! Look at that long ass red candle right there. Look. Got it right there. Wow! I'm in right here. Oh, let's find this one. Let's try something like that. Good. That's what I want. That's what I wanted it to be. Alright. I just didn't see it moving. That's why it was tripping me out. Now, let's try to pull my volatility line in. Way down there somewhere. Okay. I don't even think I put one more on the chart yet. Alright. Cool. 51. This is it right here. Change the color on this one here. Volatility. It looks volatile. That is a liquidation price line. Alright, so this is also a liquidation price line right here. I'm going to make it look a little bit. Now, that normally looks like a buy line, which is probably my fault for doing that. Once I get this figured out, I can leave it alone, right? So I need a volatility line. I'm going to go with dot and a bigger line. Dot is better. So this is right there, right? Now, anything? No, we'll do that later. So, where the hell did I get in there? That's a long way to go, right? From here to here. That's about $700 cushion. Let me pull a calculator out just so we get everything on what I call paper. Let's say I got in at 10,995. I got to do 10, 9, 5, 4. Alright, that's not actually minus. I mean, what's this one? 10, 2, 6. So minus 10, 2, 6, 7. Alright, 690. Let's just say $700 cushion. Alright, like I said, what's the average true range on a 4-hourly? 700. Let's go ahead and pull into the chart right here. I know you're like, where's your stop at? Way down there. Alright, so don't worry about this red. I anticipated this happening. What we are going to do is pull this into the viewpoint. Into the window. Now, boom, boom. Put it down there right here and pull it back down there. Alright. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out if that's the exact same place where I got in that. That's weird. That's not like. This is the Coinbase chart, so I am trading based off Coinbase. What are they doing? Are they crazy? Or are they smart? Anybody? Anybody buy Bitcoin for 10,000? I believe is smart as mother. That is smart as out there. Okay. I should wait. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, the hour's up. All right, I'm done. I wanted to get that out of the way so you guys know. If I missed any information, I don't think I did. I believe this is cool right here. I'm gonna get it. Guy went on Coinbase earlier today and disclosed the profitable moving average that he was trading on Coinbase with Bitcoin. And this is it right here. I can pull the video up. Try if I may.
Good support. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Whoever just got me onto the 128.
There it is right here. Check it out. sorry, I didn't even show you guys the screen. Man, I got that bad. That's crazy. I don't know how the hell I did that. Anyway, I pulled up the 120-day moving average. Still loaded it, all the stuff. You can see it better. And the daily chart and
8-day moving average. It's been acting real good support. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Whoever just got me onto the 128-day moving average, it's been acting real well. Probably means that now that it's been discovered, it's going to stop acting real well. Also, whoever told me about the 128-day moving average just now is a complete idiot, because he should have been trading it and not telling me about it, because now I have 1,500 viewers that now see the 128-day moving average and that it's actually useful. So this is the kind of, see, this is the difference, right? This is the difference between trying to be famous and trying to make money from trading, right? So you're not supposed to tell me this. You're supposed to just trade it, okay? You're supposed to trade it and make money, and then, you know, in your mind say, hey, I'm making so much money, and Tone is an idiot. Tone doesn't see the 128-day moving average, but I see it. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to tell people like me about it so I can, you know, inform the world on it, right? Because I'm not going to profit from the 128-day moving average trades, because I don't trade Bitcoin. I just tell everybody else to do it, right? So you guys got to keep the stuff to yourself if you really want to make money trading. And this is your competitive advantage over other traders. If you start blabbing it all over the place, like I don't talk about my well, I mean, I'm sorry, I forgot who actually told me about the moving average. So, like I don't tell people about my option spread trades, because I have a competitive advantage over everyone else that tries to trade options in the world. And I barely have time to even execute those trades. But one day I'll retire from public life and I'll just trade my options because I have a competitive advantage.
And this is the line he was talking about. So by the time you guys use this, I mean, everybody's going to probably start using this. It's probably not going to be any good anymore, but I just want you guys to be aware of it. Until, like, say, what, 1 million people use it, it's probably going to be good. All right, so that being said, I'm going to end this now. And, I don't know. Maybe I should keep going a little bit, because I wanted to see what this price is looking like. Until 2 hours is up, probably gonna keep it here. So here's the, I mean 1 hour. Here's, I like to do these a little longer than 1 hour, because I don't want to just like make it boring, you know, sitting here watching. I want to also get everything recorded as it happens. So it's going up. This is the daily. We started off down here. We're up here. I don't know. Mine is even in here anywhere, but I got in at 10.9, so it's at 10.8. We could be headed down, I don't know. Could be headed back up. I don't know. But my signal should definitely keep me profitable, okay? My strategy, let's put it that way, not my signals, but my strategy that I'm employing here. Alright, and that's what we kind of trading on, alright? I'm trading on it. I'm trading on it. Alright. Now, I want to know how long it would be before I would have got down. Let's get off the phone and actually look at it. U.S. government implements blockchain program to improve transparency and efficiency. Yes. The Department of Treasury and NASA evaluate blockchain technology for prospective use. Expert block. Yeah, that's real talk right there. They're not dumb. Of course they're going to fucking use it. I mean, excuse my language. I'm cussing a lot today. What am I angry? I'm actually not. I'm actually feeling good. Looking for another signal. Turn my strategy on. Alright, and see how trading view knocked my strategy out of the BitMex. They don't want me. They don't want nobody knowing how to do what I'm doing. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. Where's that minute? Is this the minute? Alright, this is the minute. Here it is, right here. It went up, came back down. That's all I want to see for cap. It went up right here and came back down. Right here. Okay. So right here. Went up, came back down. This is when I got the signal. Right here. Boom, boom. So right, okay. Now I'm gonna mark this. It came down. Lord. It's not gonna work. You know why? Because I gotta add more real quick. So they should probably 10, 2, 60. Alright, that's down there now. I'm gonna move this way so we can get rid of it. Right now, next thing I want to do is, I already know it's $700. So I just want to take $700 away from this mark right here. So what I'll do is I will create as a long, secondary long, Y line, grab it, put it right here where my bought at. Okay. Right here. So go ahead, do yours. So let me make sure my microphone's on. All right, cool. Now this is secondary bottom. Something just doesn't look right. Entry price was 10, 9, 54. Alright. Now it looks right. This is the main buy line. Let's make it bigger. Alright. This is the bottom buy line. Let's just make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Alright, now it would have pulled back. ahead and duplicate this. Make this a little smaller. Alright. Liquidation price for the bot, which is right here. So this would have been box price, which is 11.30. Minus 700. Minus 700. So we're gonna put this in 10. Back to history. 10, 300, 30. Alright. Way down there. Alright. That's what it looks like. Alright. Did what I came to do on camera. Now, what we want to do is my buy signal. Okay. Mind you, this is BitMex we're looking at. Got me in up here. Okay. Okay, here it is. Here it is right here. I got in on a pullback. My bot would have got in. Just say, hypothetically speaking, my bot would have got in right here when we got the signal. That's what we're playing off of. So it already fell down here, which is kind of like just expected. I expected to do that. And I don't want to get busted out my trade down here before another signal gets taking place. When we're down here, all right, somewhere over here, there should be a reversal, and I would lose some money, but I would not lose what you call all of the money right here. And that is if the box made the trade. That's what we're going to base this on. Now, my trade was actually a little better. Boom. So I actually got way more leeway, which is not as much. This is 700 footage. I don't know what's the difference between these two. Let's go look at it. 100. Not even 100. I'm bad at math, trust me. I still got to do it. So 330 minus 260. 7. I could have got it way down there. But we got to trade by my strategy. Buy up the strategy. The strategy loses money, but it makes more money than it loses. Okay, that's why we're doing it. You know, I don't have to think about what I'm doing. It's doing it automatically. All right, that's about it. Gotta go. It's a minute. 10. What it's been about 10 minutes over. Okay. And this is Money Trades. Peace out.